guys, it's me, Brandy. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, and if you are new, welcome. I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right in because I am a bit on a time constraint and I have recorded this video legit like 3 times. If you hear some nursery rhymes, that's Riley. She's part of the reason why I have recorded the video 3 times. The reason why I'm on a time constraint is because I'm in nursing school, and so we have an end of a life simulation today. Mine is at 12:45, and you know, I have like an hour commute to the school. I have been sitting here recording this video since like 9:15. It is now 9:54. You can't even see, but you can see my cracked screen. I'm all over the place. That is how nursing school is going. I'm all over the place. But after this first month, things are starting to, you know, get better. So last time I talked was first week, and that was just an orientation week. I think everybody's head was spinning. We were all questioning, like, what the heck did we sign up for? Is it going to be this disorganized? Is it going to be this crazy? Are none of our questions going to be fully answered? And the answers to all of that is yes and no, but yes. Okay. Yes, the whole month has been crazy, disorganized. No questions have been answered, but we've made it through. You see how that works? So yeah, that explains it all. So 1 month down, 3.5 more to go. After first week, we jumped into safety. However, we didn't really jump into it because our lecture days are Monday and we had a snow day on Monday, so class was canceled, and that was just a concept that we kind of read over. They uploaded the lecture that we were supposed to have, and then it was like, okay, next week we're on to mobility. And that Monday for our lecture day was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so again we're missing another lecture. And you know, boom, next week we're on functional ability, and we finally had a class. But before that class, the Sunday before that, we had a quiz due on mobility and functional ability, which that was interesting. There are boisterous people in my program, and some were a little upset that we were having a quiz over concepts that we haven't talked about in class. But the quiz was all knowledge based. It was read the chapters from both books and then pass. It was simple, I will say. But you know, being this is our first semester of nursing school, our first month of nursing school, anxiety and tension can be a little high. And so you just throw a quiz on us and we literally have not had a class. It did increase my anxiety, and I had to practice deep breathing exercises. But other than that, I'm not really one who will fight the system. I understand that, like, now that we're a month in, all of the craziness, there has been a method to the madness. And so I'm kind of a little bit more chill than I was, but I definitely internalized a lot. And like I said, I don't fight the system, so I wasn't very boisterous. I wasn't going to tell my professors, like, you're doing this wrong, because they've been doing it a whole lot longer than I have. So when we finally had our first class, they did do the mobility lecture and they did the functional ability lecture together. And that day, our first lecture day was the longest day of my entire life. Like, it was longer than the first day of school, which was very long and very draining because we had to go to our 8 a.m. class. And then we had a captain orientation. And then we had our foundations class. Our 8 a.m. class is health assessment. We don't always go every week. But we do have health assessment lab every week. So yeah, so I had health assessment class, which was a waste of my time, but not a waste of my time, but totally was a waste of my time. And then we had the Kaplan orientation, which that I learned something, so I won't say that was a waste of my time. And last we had foundations. Oh, and then I had SI. So I was on that campus from 8 a.m. Well, I got there at 7:30 a.m. till 5 or 4:30, 5 o'clock. I think I left SI at 4:30 because she had said everything that I needed to hear. So yeah, that was how my first month was. It was just like kink in the plan, and yeah. So do remember, like I just said, I literally only had, in the first month, I only had 1 day of lecture. Keep that in mind for what we're going to talk about next. So after that, this past week, this is our 5th week of school, we had our first test. Dun dun dun. With 1 day of lecture, I can say I passed our first test. Yay! I was freaking out. Yeah, but I did pass. I guess I'll tell the score. It's not a bad score, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to say the score or not, but I made a 92. So how the heck I did that, I have no idea. No, I do know. I did study. I studied very hard, like for a whole week before I started studying. The first 3 days, I literally like just would go over the information. I would go over it and I would go over it and I would go over it. And I built on it. So like Monday, I started with just going over safety stuff. Tuesday, I did a safety review and then really crunched down on mobility. Wednesday, I did safety review, mobility review, and then really crunched down on functional ability. Thursday, I reviewed it all and did practice questions. Friday, I went to a study group and we did a lot of practice questions. I worked on our math. Saturday, I reviewed again, more practice questions. Sunday, I reviewed again, more practice questions. Monday, before the test, because my test was at 12, I came about 2 to 3 hours early and I reviewed again, did a couple practice questions, and then I had to relax for at least, I mean, my lab partner made me close my laptop. I won't say that I willingly closed my laptop, but she made me close my laptop, and then I was able to relax about 30 minutes before the test, which was good. Because let me tell you guys about this test. You good back there?
Mommy.
Oh, thank you. That is mommy's. Thank you. You making a mess behind my scenery, child. Okay. Let me tell you guys about this test. So I'm in there. Walk in. Room looks weird already, right? I'm like, let me turn around. Let me turn around. Because it was a no already from jump. No, I'm not taking this test. Forget it. I quit. I'm dropping out today. It's all computers, and then they have like folders. These are not folders, but like these big borders to block your desk work section and the work section of the person next to you, so you can't like really look on there. And then the computers are in the desk, and then there's like a little shield over the desk. So it's like no cheating. We had to come in, we had to put all of our stuff down. So like our phones, our keys. Thank you. So yeah, we had to put our phones and our keys down. And we had to grab a calculator, a whiteboard, an eraser, and a whiteboard marker. Like not paper, but whiteboard, y'all. So yeah, it was super intimidating. First 10 questions of the test, I literally was shaking so bad. My entire body was shaking uncontrollably. Riley, my nerves had got to me super bad. I literally would have to, in between questions, like while I was reading a question, I would have to take my hands off of the mouse and off of the keyboard because I was afraid that I would touch something extra or that I would like shake so bad that I hit the wrong answer or something. Like, it was mentally draining. My first test was mentally draining and physically draining, and we're on Thursday and I'm still not right. Like, I have not got back right yet. I'm still struggling. But yeah, so it definitely took a mental toll on me. We did get out early though, because I was in the first testing group, so I did get to leave like an hour earlier, and we got to come later because we didn't have our 8 a.m. class. So it was great. It wasn't great. I totally understand this nursing school induced anxiety. Is children induced anxiety a thing too? Because mine about to stress me. What's to come? I didn't talk about clinical. As you guys have heard, I haven't said anything about clinicals, and that is because we had another snow day and it fell on my clinical day. So 1 month in and I haven't gone to clinical. I didn't really get to talk much about labs, so I'm gonna just kind of briefly explain about labs. I thought our labs were lacking of instruction. Like, I feel like I wasn't being taught anything. But now that a bigger picture is starting to be painted and things are starting to come together, labs are going a lot better. So like, again, method to the madness. Sometimes we just have to be patient, but it was just like, it was crazy. But continuing for this second month, I am hoping to fine-tune everything that I've learned in the first month, especially with health assessment, because it's all building. So look at Riley. Alright, so that wraps up the end of this video. Like I said, first month has been crazy, but I think second month will be a lot more smoother. Right now you're just kind of, what's my child doing? I'm kind of fine-tuning things within myself to make it all work. Has nursing school consumed my life? No, it hasn't consumed my life. If it consumed my life, I wouldn't be doing this video right now. If it consumed my life, I wouldn't have taken a whole rest day. But nursing school, my life does revolve around nursing school. And I am making nursing school fit my life. Like, I have a child. Nursing school cannot consume me because I have a whole nother life that I have to think about. And that is why I did things such as quit my job so that I can focus on her. And I'm still trying to be an active participant member of my family. I am trying to keep my relationship strong and growing, which is cool because like right now that's super easy because he's very busy and he's working and I'm very busy and I'm working, and so neither of us feel like we're being shafted because we're both just busy. But then, you know, yes, I had a test Monday morning. Saturday night, my boyfriend had a performance and I made sure I was there. So I just studied very, very hard in the beginning of the week because I knew that Saturday night I was going to take myself away from my studying because I have to still be an active participant in the people that I love's life, you know? If my brother had a thing, if my dad had a thing, if my mom had a thing, Rai doesn't have too many things, but if she had a thing, I would do the same thing. You know, like, and that's just it. You have to make nursing school work in your life. Like, you control nursing school. Nursing school does not control you. And that's something that I went in thinking, and that's definitely something that I've cultivated into now. Like, yes, I'm stressed, but I'm not just a nursing student, and the other parts of my life give me just as much joy as nursing school has been giving me. So I have to make sure that I give to all of that. After this first month, am I tired? Yes, I am tired. But I did go to school a whole year before entering nursing school, and then I started in January. So I didn't have a summer break. I only had a 2.5 week break. So I am tired, but I'm not completely burnt out. I think in March I will definitely be ready for spring break. Point blank, period. Other than that, really thank you guys for watching this video. I know it has been crazy because Riley has been in here. But, you know, that's my life. Riley is totally an active participant part of it, and she is all over the place. So this little glimpse that you guys got in a video is what I go through every single day. It's what I study through. It's what I talk on the phone through. It's what I record through. Please make sure that you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And again, thank you guys for watching.